Hello, I'm Alice Kemp, the Diocesan Disability Advisor. Recently, I was reflecting on the things I had missed over the past 6 months of the pandemic. One of these is the monthly Light service in Chippenham. Light stands for Living in God's Heart Together and is a ministry that was set up around 8 years ago for learning disabled people and their friends, families and carers. Over the years, it has come to mean much more than that to all those who come. However I might feel when I turn up at Light, I somehow always leave knowing that I am loved and blessed. Our son Francis is a member of Light, and his learning disability allows him to engage in worship in a way that is so uninhibited. It brings joy to all those around him. There's something about the way the members wholeheartedly engage with worship and fellowship, without the judgment of themselves and others that we so often place in our lives, that reminds me of what is at the heart of Jesus' ministry and teaching, and at the heart of what it means to be church. Jesus sought out the weak, the marginalised, the voiceless, and put them at the heart of his ministry, sharing his life with them. Today is Ability Sunday, a day when churches across the UK are invited to host a special day of inclusion, with special consideration for the needs of disabled people. This year's reading is The Journey to Emmaus, and the theme is that of pilgrimage, encouraging us to think about who we journey with in our lives. Is it just people like us? Or are we like Jesus and seek out those who are different to us, those who are on the margins of society, those whom society often deems to be worthless? In today's New Testament reading in his letter to the Romans, Paul encourages us not to judge one another, to remember that we are all equal in front of God. God's unconditional love is for each and every one of us, whatever our ability or disability. We spend much of our lives looking at the world through eyes veiled by the culture and prejudices of our upbringings. These are all things that allow us to make judgments of others, to sometimes write off whole sections of society because they are different from us. They're not like us. It allows us to forget that, as it says in Psalm 139, we are all fearfully and wonderfully made by God. So just as at the end of the Emmaus story, the traveller's eyes are open to who Jesus really is, maybe the challenge for us this week is to try and see the world as God sees it, to see each individual we meet as God sees them, from God's place of unconditional love for whoever and whatever they are. We are all equal before God, and surely that is something to be treasured and celebrated.